Hi, it's Chris, and if you know me at all, you know I like making wind toys. So here's my latest edition of doing a blue heron that bobs back and forth in the wind. I live near a nature preserve and we have a lot of blue herons. They're big majestic birds and they sit very still and then they bob in to get the fish. I thought it'd be fun to make a different kind of wind toy. Normally I make wind spinners, but in this case I thought I'd try to make a wind bobber. So let me show you how I did it. I've designed the blue heron in several pieces. The front piece here is made up of 3 different colors, and then it uses 2 bolts to attach to the back piece. The back wing body is made out of 1 piece, and then there's a rod holder that allows it to spin and swivel. So if you load it into the Prusa printer, it comes in as a 3-color part. The XL can actually print 5 colors at a time. And so I've got it set up here, and I don't use support. The back body wing I have is orientated in this direction, and I use support only on the platform, and it's under the tail and the back and under the front. You don't need it for the holes up there, and if you do put support, it makes these really weird things that fail. And finally, I've designed 2 different kinds of support rod holders. One is for the 6mm carbon fiber rod, and the other is for the fiberglass poles that you get for your driveway at Home Depot or Lowe's. And you can use support or not, but support's really hard to get out. The important part is to put a brim on it though, otherwise it tends to fail. Assembling the model is pretty straightforward. You've got the head piece that has 2 screw holes that bolt into the body piece. Then you have the rod holder that connects to the body. So the only thing you need is some 8/32. I'm using nylon screws, and then a little 1 1/4 3D nail that acts as the hinge. And I use a little super glue to put a dab of cement on the nail so it doesn't back out. Next, the rod holder goes between these 2 posts, and it uses a nail as a hinge. It's a 3D 1 1/4. Once I get it started, I put a dab of super glue over here and then push it in so that the pin doesn't work its way out. Turns out the weight and balance is tricky because it depends on what filament you use and what coarseness you print it in and what infill you use. So on the back of here I've made a pad, and I have extra spacers that I've printed. Here are some tail weights that you can just glue on with super glue, and that will make it to get it so that when it's sitting upright you want the bird to be almost level, like that. See, right now it's not, so we have to add weight to the back here to get it to straighten out. In this case I've used the fiberglass driveway marker pole, and with that particular rod holder, and it's pretty windy out, so you can see the wind pushes the toy all the way up and then it will go down. And this is an example of the 6mm carbon fiber pole. Well, as always, I'll put all the designs up on Prusa Printables and Thingiverse, and all the materials I use. Look in the description for links. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please hit like and subscribe, and have a great day.